8 plays, 46 yards in 3 minutes and 41 seconds. The Eagles made it look easy on a great fake by the quarterback, Blasine. He just handed it off to Beckman. Nobody touched him. It went up the middle for 5 yards. Extra point by Brower was good. It's 7-0, 6:05 to go in the opening quarter. Here's a high. Picking up is Rosenbrock at the 6, running straight ahead to the 10, to his right to the 15, across the 20. He's got a seam to the 30-yard line, breaks a tackle, and still on his feet as he stretches the football out to the 34, return of 28 yards before the tackle was made by the kicker, Brower, and the Beat Diggers now with better field position to begin this drive as opposed to...
Well, that's for sure. Rosenbrock did a good job. He got the ball, and he veered off to the right, but he followed his blockers really well. He does a good job of setting up his blocks.
They'll backtrack the football to the 33-yard line. And Dave, you might be forced to throw the football more, especially if they opening drive. The backs are split. 1st and 10 for the 33. There's the handoff left side, and that's Connor Weiser, who's got a yard, and that's it. He was just slotted by the right side of that Wray defensive line, starting with Michael Holmes, the 6'3", 207-pound senior. It's 2nd down and 9.
You know, it's not like the Wray line's a lot bigger than us. That's something we saw against Faith Christian where there was some size difference. Wray is really pretty much the equal size that Rush has up there on the line of scrimmage.
2nd down and 9 for the 34-yard line, 7-0 Wray. 5:20 to go in the opening quarter. I'm John Beltran with Dave Urich from Powell Field in Wray. Backs are split. Nearly some movement on the Wray defensive line. The handoff right side. There's Skyler Seawall. Big hole across the 40 to the 50-yard line. One man to beat. He's in Wray territory at the 40. Storming to the 30. And he's brought down from behind and around the 20-yard line. That's the game that Beat Diggers needed. That one went for 46 yards and a 1st down.
Holy cow, what a great run. Brush just ran it over to the right side there. It looked like it was I think it was a 46 or maybe it was a 26 cross. They ran right over the right side there. And once Seawald got past that initial surge, he broke into that secondary, cut it back to the middle, and then ran down the middle of the field.
Seawald already on his way towards an 100-yard game. 1st and 10. The handoff left side. There's Weiser. Breaks a tackle at the 18, and then he dives across the 15 to around the 14-yard line before the tackle was made over there by Austin Willard, the 6', 206-pound junior linebacker. But it's a gain of 6, 2nd down and 4. Now the Beat Diggers in 2 plays have traveled 52 yards.
Yeah, and changed the momentum of the game quite a bit. That time Weiser, he almost got face masked there a little bit. I saw his face kind of turn as the Wray defender reached up there and tackled him a little high.
Weiser is out. Seawald is in. Kukas, the receiver, to the right. In the slot on the right side is Shea Hansen. In an eye now, Weiser in front of Rosenbrock. 2nd down and 4 from the Wray 14-yard line. Garcia on the option right. Is he going to pitch it? No, it's going to get shut-tailed from behind at the 16-yard line. Boy, that was a great open field tackle along the right side by Derek Schultz. The 6'3", 180-pound junior, nearly a horse collar, but he didn't get him that high. It's a loss of 2. Back to the 16-yard line. It'll make it 3rd down and 6.
Thing was, he kind of showed his strength there. He just kind of reached out there and grabbed the back of Garcia's jersey and just threw him down. And Eric was trying to run that option, but they had that option covered. There was a defender out there, so I think he was looking to hold it a little bit longer and try to get that defender on that pitch man to come up and cover him so he could pitch it out to Joe. 3rd down and 6 for the Wray 16-yard line. The Big Diggers trail by 7. Backs are split. Garcia on the bootleg left needs 1 block to get to the outside. He's to the 15. A 1st down and a 10, and he's tripped up at around the 8. Well, I didn't even see who tripped him up. They're going to mark him down at the 9, but it's a gain of 7 and a Beat Digger 1st down. It almost looked like it was a combination of a minor trip and then losing his balance. Yeah, and then the Wray defense is really quick, so there was a lot of open field to run to, but the kids were doing a good job at closing those holes up, and it seemed the closer Garcia got to the line of scrimmage, the less room there was to run, and there was just a sea of purple jerseys over there for him to run through.
By the way, this is a radio-only game tonight. We don't have the camera with us. That's in Fort Morgan for the homecoming festivities tonight against Erie. You can always check out Brush highlights on KSIRsports.com for the first 2 games, and a bunch from last year. Just click on Brush videos. 1st and goal for the Beat Diggers at the 9-yard line. Under 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Garcia to hand it off to Seawald, running right, but he runs into a bevy of Eagles, and he loses a yard at the 10. Excellent penetration over there by Ben Jones, the linebacker. And once he was there, Seawald was going to be down because there were 3 other Eagles right in Seawald's way.
Yeah, Rosenbrock was kicking the defensive end out on that play, and Seawald was supposed to run it off tackle, but the hole wasn't quite there, so he chose to run on the outside, and that's what happens when there's no blockers out there. Ray's doing a good job of changing up between a 5-3 and a 6-2, and I think that's causing the line a little bit of confusion for blocking.
Second down and goal from the 10. The receivers are split left and right. So are the running backs. Garcia is going to hand it off to Weiser, running right up the gut and driving maybe to the 9. Boy, that's some penetration there by the Eagles again, as the tackle was made by Austin Willard, the junior linebacker. Third and goal at the 9. Not a lot of in the red zone.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that Eagle defensive line is really getting off on the count and controlling that line of scrimmage.
Beat Diggers called their first time out. Brought to you by Edwards Wright Price Market in Flowerland at 1201 East Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. Stop by and get what you need to refuel on game days at Edwards Wright Price Market and Flowerland. Now, next week, Dave and I will be in Greeley. That'll be a 1 o'clock kickoff. The Beat Diggers taking on the University Bulldogs. Keep in mind, that game can be heard on our sister station next Saturday, B106, as well as on the web at b106.com. So for those listening, next Saturday, Brush in Greeley against University, 1 o'clock kickoff, Beat Digger blast-off at noon, and that will be on B106 as well as b106.com. That's 106.3 on the FM dial for our Morgan County listeners. All right, this might be the opportunity the Beat Diggers have to take in order to pass the football. Third and goal at the 9.
I don't know what they're going to do. It's kind of tough for Coach Stretch now. It's a tough play to call because it's a definite passing situation. So Ray's going to be looking for it, which makes it twice as hard to throw the ball.
Lucas, the receiver, to the right. Hansen to the left. In the backfield are Weiser and Rosenbrock. Third and goal for the 9. Garcia awaits the snap, back to throw, 5-step drop, fade towards the right sideline, and that's going to be tipped up and incomplete. Intended for Kukas. He was able to outleap the defender in the corner of the end zone and try to come down with it, but it was broken up. And out there looked like it was Jared Cure. Fourth down. We know the Beat Diggers have a sophomore, Jesus Cardenas. He's out there to attempt what will be a 27-yard field goal off the hold of Garcia. And this is big because the Beat Diggers, after starting at their own 33-yard line, knowing how effective Wray was on offense, got to get some points here. The snap, it's down. The kick is up, and that kick is high enough, deep enough, and good enough. 1:53 to go, first quarter. Wray 7, Brush 3. You're listening to 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.